Alright, also look, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the comparison between Alex Pereira and Khabib Nurmagomedov, because recently, after Alex Pereira's phenomenal win over Yuri Prochazka during UFC 303, there's been a little bit of a debate over Poatan's place in the GOAT conversation, which kind of got me thinking. I believe that Alex Pereira is higher on the GOAT list than Khabib Nurmagomedov, and here's why. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so you can help me reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. I'll deeply appreciate you. And make sure you join the official UFC Discord, link in the description. Alright, so look, I'm gonna be upfront and completely honest with this. I 100% believe that without a shadow of a doubt, Alex Pereira is higher on the greatest of all time tier list than Khabib Nurmagomedov, and it's honestly quite simple. After his super stellar performance last weekend, Alex Pereira has been slowly but surely creeping up on a multitude of GOAT discussions and conversations, and rightly so. I mean, 9 fights in the UFC, with 7 of those fights being against champions, and one of them being the 2-time middleweight champion in Israel Adesanya? I mean, come on. But first and foremost, we're going to have to establish the way at which these guys would be considered in the GOAT conversation. Because realistically, apart from Johnny Turnbull, everybody's rankings on the GOAT list is completely subjective, and to me, it has crucial prerequisites. The quality of opponents you've beaten at the time, the manner at which you defeated them, and the narrative behind each bout. For instance, was the opponent in the pound-for-pound top 5? An undefeated top contender, or was this a super fight? But in Alex Pereira's case, he has crossed over from Glory Kickboxing with a built-in storyline that this man was the only man to have beaten our middleweight champion at the time, and the yin to his yang, Israel Adesanya's boogeyman. And when talking about Khabib, yes, he was one of the greatest undefeated prospects at the time, but there wasn't really any type of depth behind him apart from his call-out against Conor McGregor after his fight with Michael Johnson, and then the obvious inevitable feud that perspired afterward. But not only did Alex Pereira become a double champ as well as a Hall of Famer in Glory Kickboxing, the highest level of kickboxing in the world, he came over to mixed martial arts and did the exact same thing, not only with a built-in storyline but with style points as well. And now, after last weekend's performance, he's in the conversation for 3 belts in hopes of becoming our first ever champ. And of course, I'm not going to discredit the fact that Khabib had a phenomenal career. 29-0, never lost, never bled, and never lost a round. But at the same time, you have to take into account that Khabib's only notable wins are against a washed RDA, Michael Johnson, Edson Barbosa, a week-and-a-half short notice over Al Iaquinta, a washed Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier, and Justin Gaethje. Other than Conor McGregor and RDA, the thing that all of these guys have in common were that they were never champions. And apart from the guys that I've listed, everyone else on Khabib Nurmagomedov's resume are all trash cans. But on the other hand, we have Alex Pereira, who has gone on to beat Sean Strickland, the former middleweight champion of the world, Israel Adesanya, the former 2-time middleweight champion of the world, and the top 2 greatest middleweights of all time, and a future Hall of Famer, Jan Blachowicz, the former light heavyweight champion of the world, Yuri Prochazka, twice the former light heavyweight champion of the world, and Jamal Hill, the former light heavyweight champion of the world. And obviously, I'm not going to leave out the fact that this man was fast-tracked, but at the same time, it was a warranted fast track with him already having a built-in storyline with the champion of the world at the time in Israel Adesanya. All the UFC had to do was put the puzzle pieces together and let them work its magic. And additionally, Pereira's transition from Glory Kickboxing to the UFC was not just about winning titles, but was also about the manner at which he did so. His victories were marked by a combination of technical skill, power, and tactical ability. He didn't just win, he did so in a way that captured the imagination of fans around the world. His knockouts and dominant performances have been spectacular and just added to his already phenomenal legacy. And although Pereira was fast-tracked to the title due to his storyline with Adesanya, I feel like it was destined to happen, but he has delivered on it with incredible results. The UFC have capitalized on this built-in narrative and allowed Pereira to showcase his skills on the biggest stage in the world, and he has not disappointed. He rose to the occasion, defeating top contenders and champions in incredible fashion. But to basically sum everything up, what Alex Pereira has accomplished in the sport of mixed martial arts in such a short time span has been nothing but remarkable. In just about 2.5 years in the UFC with 9 fights and 7 champions defeated, his accomplishments are incredibly astounding. The mixed martial arts community often praise Khabib Nurmagomedov for his undefeated record, but at the same time, the level of competition and the stylistic matchups are more important than an undefeated record boosted by easy wins and incredibly trash can competition. Alex Pereira's record is a testament to his skill, determination, and ability to perform under pressure against the best in the world. His rapid rise and continued success in multiple weight divisions make a compelling case for his higher placement in the greatest of all time tier list. But that's all I've got to say. Let me know in the comment section below who you guys have ranked higher on the greatest of all time tier list. Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov or Alex Poatan Pereira. But that about wraps up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.